Yeah, you can take them.
Oh, no. Y'all can keep y'all.
And then the Anthony line, invisible Anthony.
Alright, everything. Okay, so basically, we're just conducting a focus group. We're doing a marketing research project on Sports Zone and like basically the consumer and marketing behavior, and we're just trying to do like kind of like we asked you all to come here today because you all are like all men, of course, and we just wanted to do like ask you all some specific questions on like where do you like to shop, like everything like that. So just to get some more background information on like some ways that Sports Zone can improve their marketing strategies. So we're just gonna get started. So what urban apparel stores do you like? Do all of you like to shop at? You all can answer like one at a time. Like, where do you normally shop?
Gap, Urban Outfitters, Levi's.
Yeah, I would have to say Levi's, mainly of course for jeans. Macy's because they got like a lot of dressy clothes and Ralph Lauren line. I like American Eagle. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
As far as like when you get your tennis shoes from sneakers, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would go to like I like Champs because Champs is a sneaker store that it got a lot of other stuff besides just sneakers. You know, they got a lot of sportswear. They got a lot of Nike line, Adidas, hoodies, jackets. I mean, they got fitted hats, like anything you want to find besides sneakers. But you know the basic sneaker stores, Foot Locker, Champs, and also DSW. Like if you want to find like just some formal pair of shoes or whatever.
Okay. Darren, did you want to repeat like stores that you like to get sneakers
Shoes.
and stuff like that?
I don't really wear sneakers like that anymore. But I used to shop at like Finish Line a lot.
Okay. Okay, so what about?
Yeah, I don't really wear sneakers. I haven't really bought a pair of sneakers since before freshman year, so I would say if I do get them, it would probably be Foot Locker or online.
I don't really do sneakers either, but usually shoes from like Nordstrom for the
Mhm.
most part.
Okay, so what attracts you to the stores that you do shop at?
Quality clothes, like nicely like made clothes that you can tell are not cheap and like knockoffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, durable clothes. Stuff that like I like to wear things that are not necessarily trendy, but that it's more like I know I wear them like for the rest of my life. Not just like some it's seasonal or whatever. It's new and hot, but stuff that I know I wear for a long time.
Yeah, like more classic styles, like especially stores like Banana Republic and Gap, especially. They usually have more of the clothes I like that tend to be things I could wear 3-4 years from now. That still look hot.
Yeah, and I would have to say like you mentioned the durability, of course, and also like the cost. You know, the places I named, they're stores that sell clothing that's not too expensive, but it's still like kind of affordable. And you're not gonna find like everybody on the streets with it. You know, everybody in your area with it, and you can still switch it up a little bit. So that's why I go to those places.
True. So the stores that you all do go to, what makes you so loyal to those stores? Like, what would you say keeps attracting you to that store? Would you say it'd be like whether it be the setup of the store? Some of you said the quality of the clothing. Like, what would you say most attracts you to those stores?
I definitely think the environment of the store is really important. I'm attracted to more like classy stores like Club Monaco and stuff like that. Just like really a good scene, a good environment. And what attracts me? I'd just say stores with more mature style it stands out. It stands out to me. Especially like when I'm in the mall, you see like all these crazy places, whatever, and then you walk past this really nice place with this, subtle music, whatever. So yeah, the stores with a more mature style.
I like clean stores, like where you can see all the clothes like laid out, like like thrifting. Like when you go thrifting, it's a little harder and stuff. But like H&M, I usually go to H&M, and everything's like really clean, and it's a good like shopping experience while you're there.
Yeah, to piggyback off of him, like when I mentioned Macy's, like when you go to Macy's, they have everything sectioned off. Not only with the clothing lines, but also with like if you're trying to find jeans, like when you go to Levi's section, they got all the regular fit jeans in one section, all the skinny jeans in one section. So it's easier to find exactly what you're looking for as opposed to when I go to like American Eagle, I gotta like lift up all the jeans and try to find my size and stuff like that. And yeah, just something more mature. You know what I'm saying? More formal. That's what I usually look for.
Did you wanna add in, David?
Not really. That's it.
No. So, what are some stores that you all have like gone into that you necessarily didn't go back to again that kind of like turned you off, or you don't have to name those stores, but you can name like the reasons why you didn't go into those stores. Like, I mean, you didn't want to go back to those stores, but necessarily kind of like basically made you not want to go back to that store again.
I hate stores that have like knockoff looking clothes.
Well, I understand what you're saying. Like when you, especially when you're in urban areas, and if you like not at a mall or like you might walk down Georgia Ave, and like go to one of these stores, and like excuse me, a lot of the quality of the clothing in there, they be like kind of cheap. Like they got little printed T-shirts with like words printed on, and they might be like have all these different like bright colors and stuff like that. And I mean I don't know, like as you get more mature, like you really don't look for that kind of look anymore. Also like those crazy stores like Hot Topic and stuff like that. I mean they got it's a different kind of like wear, you know what I'm saying, but like all them bright colors and that crazy stuff and all the prints on the T-shirts, that kind of like shies me away from them stores. I'm kind of a plain guy.
Yeah, I'm playing, and also like it's a big thing. The stores like that have clothes only focus on like the regional style, like clothes that I can't wear anywhere around the country. You know what I'm saying? Like and look normal. Like, for example, it's like this store on Georgia Ave. It's not Sports Zone. I think it's like right next to Subway, and they sell clothes that only people basically, you know what I'm saying, in the DMV would wear. And like that shit is like that's cool and all, but for someone I'm from St. Louis, so I don't dress anything like you know what I'm saying the norm around here. So it's like anything I can't wear like anywhere around the country, I'm not attracted to it.
Did y'all want to chime in?
I was gonna say usually customer service, like definitely how you greet me when I come into the store, things like that. I know especially one store I've never been back since a couple years ago when like no one greeted me. So that's one thing, definitely customer service.
Okay, so so basically, if like the next question is, what would another store have to provide to make you want to shop there instead of where you shop now? So I know you said customer service, you said the quality of the clothing. So do you all feel like it's more so the those things that they're selling that makes you not want to go there, or like something else? Like what would make you want to, like what types of changes do you feel like they would have to make in order for you to go back to that particular store?
Definitely getting clean, fast lines.
Yeah, John.
Fast lines. Like you said, customer service. Just like, cause some stores there's like employees that will like follow you around the stores and like always trying to see if you have help when you're just trying to look and stuff. But yeah, just like proper customer customer service skills. Not only at the door, but like even at the register and while you're shopping too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Anthony just came in, and we were just talking about like what types of stores do you like to shop at? You know, urban apparel stores, preferably for like your sneakers, your shoes. Type thing.
Like out here, I don't really do too much shopping, but like DTLR, I go there for like sneakers and stuff like that. I usually shop at like Prada or stuff like that, so I probably go to Nordstrom or Barnes or something like that in Georgetown.
Okay. And what attracts you to those types of stores?
Honestly, the area that they're in more than what they're selling. Like, so if I'm out there, like, it's like a better feeling to be out there shopping in Georgetown and going like DTLR by UTC or something like that. So more like the environment that it's in more than what they're selling.
Okay. So, what type of I've heard a lot about locations. So, what type of impact do you feel like shopping at a store that's surrounded by different restaurants, like located near a fast food restaurant, as opposed to shopping at a mall center or a store that's surrounded by other stores? What type of impact do you feel like that has on your shopping experience?
I mean, it's a big impact because you can make it's the difference between a quick trip, just I'm just going to pick something up, to like a day experience. Like, oh, I'm going out there for the day. I'm going to eat, shop, come back, whatever. Like, it's a difference between like, okay, I'm just going to pick up a pair of shoes and socks and grab something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm going to go out there, shop for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Sit down for an hour and a half and eat, and walk around and like enjoy the environment. So it's a really big difference.
And not only that, but depending on your location, your customers will vary too. Because like if you're in a mall, obviously a lot more different type of people are gonna see your clothes. You know, you're gonna have like younger people seeing your clothes, older people. You know, like I don't mean to put race into it, but you know, like whites, blacks, all type of people. Whereas if you was just in one area, like let's just again like make Georgia Ave an example. If you right here, it's probably only going to be seen by students and people around the area. So you know your target audience won't be as big. So I think that's a difference too.
And I think along with that, like when you have a variety of people going to the stores, you target like a different type of people. So you might want to like affiliate yourself with stores that are like targeting the same type of people that you are, so that like the atmosphere is better.
Okay. So how much of a difference, this is kind of like piggybacking off the last question I just asked, how much of a difference does the location have on your choice to shop there? So would you rather shop at a mall or a boutique, and why? Because there are some pros and cons to shopping at a mall as opposed to a boutique, and there's some pros and cons to shopping to a boutique, you know, than a mall. Some people may shop at a boutique for a formal occasion because, you know, a lot of people go to the mall. So, like, what impact does that have? How much of a difference do you feel like location has on your shopping habits and stuff?
I think, like, when you're shopping at a boutique, you might find a variety of, like classes as far as, like, wealth goes. So, like, you might find people that are just looking for the right style, but, like, so different. It's gonna vary by the type of like your financial, like that part, rather than going to a mall. Like everybody shops at the mall, whether you know what I'm saying. So you're gonna have like people that are looking for rare things in the boutique. So you're gonna find more like.
I think a lot of times, it's a big difference. Like, okay, I feel like most of the time, if you're shopping at a store in the mall, it's like it might be like less quality, less variety because they just have to like fit the store in space wise. Like I'd rather shop at Urban in Chinatown or like in Georgetown rather than like in the mall, because usually when you go to a store that's not connected with the mall, it's like more variety and it's more basically more variety for real. It's like they have to like in the mall it's as if they have to limit what they sell just because like the space and stuff like that.
And to go off of that, just coming from a personal standpoint, I really don't like to shop at the mall much because, like, I know that everybody goes there, so a lot of people probably gonna be wanting the same stuff. So I would rather like go to a boutique or like like an outlet where like you say you might find a different variety of things, whereas opposed to the mall, like they all gotta fit in like this general um, type of clothing and for real, like no matter what mall you go to, you're gonna see the same stuff in the same stores. So it is kind of different when you go to like a boutique or an outlet.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a certain type of like convenience to shopping at a mall because there is like say you trying to go to one store but they don't have what you like, you can walk around and see what else is there. But if you know what you want and you don't want people to have it, kind of in a way, definitely like stores by themselves, like boutiques and stuff like that. Because of what they were saying, like everybody goes to the mall. Everybody's probably gonna go in that store and probably pick up the same items. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The same thing. Usually boutiques usually have things that are one of a kind or something like that. So it's a lot better. You're specifically looking for one thing as opposed to shopping around that you could do better in the mall.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're gonna bring it back a little bit. Personally, what type of people do you think normally shop at urban apparel stores? By that we mean like Sports Zone or like Foot Locker or Underground Station, like stuff like that. What type of people do you feel shop at these types of stores?
I think like a mass of people like shop at that. I guess like a lot of people shop at those type of stores, like Common Choice, like so different social classes shop there. Like whether you're black, Asian, like ethnicities shop there. Like different wealth classes shop there, whether you're middle class or high class. So, everybody needs like things from sports on like athletic apparel and stuff like that. And it's not really like a top scale place to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, younger people, like especially like with Howard. I mean, basically like a lot of style is like within the same realm. So I'll say like a lot of college students shop at those stores too.
Yeah, and I would say anywhere ranging from young teens to early adults, maybe like in your early 20s, varying depending on the area that you in, and also like more of the like hip hop generation, if that makes any sense. People that are more into like hip hop and rap, they're more susceptible to shopping at urban apparel stores like Sports Zone and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So when you all were younger, you all tended to shop at urban apparel stores more often.
Yeah.
Okay. So you feel like age has a big impact on that. Okay. So so you all have heard of Sports Zone before, Sports Zone on Georgia Ave. So what do you think of that store in comparison to stores that you normally shop at?
It's just not my style anymore. I stopped shopping there like freshman year.
Mm-hmm. So you went there a lot freshman year though?
Yeah, I used to go there. I used to go there a lot for sneakers. Cause like if you're a sneakerhead, then it's a pretty decent place. And plus like the location's really good too. It's right on campus. But it's just not my style anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really shop that much. I haven't been in a Sports Zone.
But you've been in a Sports Zone before?
Yeah, I've been. I can't really say really. I don't think so.
Like if it's your style, I guess it's a good place to shop at because when you walk past the displays, they have the sneakers, then they might have a hat to match and a shirt to match, or they might put some jeans up there. So depending on if it's your style, you could find a lot of outfits that you might want, and they do have different varieties of sneakers. If you still wear sneakers, you're not gonna find like too many like shoes or loafers, anything like that. You might find some polo boots or Nike boots, but that might be the closest thing to some shoes that you might find. And the if you if you have an expensive taste, you're not gonna find like much expensive wear there. But I mean, it's more affordable. Like I said, it all depends on your style and the area you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like they definitely cater towards like the hot styles of the DMV because they'll have they'll have like a really big section like Nike boots and like Nike ACGs, stuff like that. Like racks and racks, and then they'll have like a little small section of like 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 all kinds of shoes, but like they definitely have like a really big section of the local more common type style shoes.
Mhm.
So it's like up to you if that's your style or not.
Right, right. So that kind of like fall. You kind of just fell into our next question, which was who do you think their target customers are, and you all kind of agree that it's pretty much the local area. So do you really feel like it's? I remember somebody said they feel like it's a good location. Do you really feel like it's a good location, being that it's located near Howard and you have different people coming from different backgrounds? Obviously, you all come from different backgrounds and styles in the focus group. So do you feel like if they kind of diversify their style, then more people will be willing to shop there? Okay.
I think if they like maybe like branched off of like another section. I mean, did like another section like with different kind of style, they could definitely make a lot more money because like it's like hit or miss. If you're gonna like it or not, like they have so much stuff that a lot of people don't wear in that store. So it's like, I mean, it might happen to be a style, but it's like really, it's almost one sided.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think it's really for like Howard students because just Howard's like history of being like this fashion school, and everybody knows that like your style kind of is influenced while you're here. So maybe freshmen probably would go there before most people, but I don't really think their style is like the Howard style, the collegiate style. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think it's like it still targets like the Georgia Avenue and like DMV residents, so it's still something to see. Like when you come in from all different parts of the world, you get to see what like the DMV is like when you got that selection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so people that live here are gonna shop, and people that come here are gonna see what people that live here buy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, last question: what do you feel like Sports Zone could do to make people more aware of their store and to like attract a broader audience? And you all said like basically diversifying, but like more specifically, like what do you feel like just from going in there and seeing, you know, the setup of the store, the type of clothes that they sell and shoes, apparel, like what do you think they could do?
One thing I think they could do, especially being near a college campus, they could put more like formal clothing in there, you know, instead of just like printed T-shirts and stuff like that. Like if they put more like polos and button downs, you know, stuff that like grown men will wear, I think then a lot more people would go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think that like they could probably just like open up another section like specifically, not really just change what the whole store is offering, but like open up another section to attract more people.
Mm-hmm.
Because you walk in, it's really vibes when you walk in. It's like you see like the Nike boot section, and you see like the skull graphic.
And it's like you almost see DMV and you just kind of keep walking. So it's like pointless. For real.
Did you have anything?
I've
to say
never
there?
been, so not.
You never been?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Did you have anything? To add?
I do want to go back to like into comparison to the store, like how you compared, like what kind of experience would you say? I know you guys talked about customer service. Do you think that the customer service at Sports Zone could change, or like what about the atmosphere at Sports Zone? What is it about there that you don't get at necessarily Macy's, or what you don't get at Urban Outfitters or Prada? Like what is missing there when you walk into
The Sports Zone.
Yeah.
It could be.
I mean, honestly, when I go there, I don't expect all that much because Sports Zone is almost like a Foot Locker with a branch of clothes like next to. It's like I expect like a shoe store service when I go to Sports Zone. I don't expect like that whole chill Urban Outfitters environment where like everybody who works there dresses the same as the clothes, all that kind of stuff. Like I basically expect like a Foot Locker who happens to have a clothes section. So like I'm not really like surprised when I don't get the same feel, you know.
Do you feel like if Sports Zone was located in another area, that you would be more willing, like let's say a mall or an area with more stores in it that you would be more willing to walk, go in there and browse around? Or, no?
I think
I
that
would.
you might.
I really think
You
it's
think
what
so?
they sell.
Yeah, like you might if it's one pair of sneakers that you might want, like you might be out there and you'll go in there and buy that one pair of sneakers that you might use to jog or something like that. But then just like the area that it's in, more people will be around there passing by, like, oh, let me go in here and see what they have. I'm saying, so yeah, it's gonna attract more people. They probably have a sports zone in a mall that gets better customers in there, but I think it's more the what they have inside the store rather than what's outside.
Yeah, like the fact that Sports Zone is isolated on Georgia Ave, and it's like you're coming out of McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? You're going back on campus, you happen to see this place. Like if it was in the mall, I would definitely be more likely to pass it up because it's not my style, and also it's not like it's like this amazing store where it's gonna attract me over any other store. The fact that it's on Georgia Ave by itself, that's what made me go on the first time because it just stands out as a shoe store, so it happens to be on campus.
So it's pros and cons to wherever you are, really. So some good things about being on campus that you're gonna see people like, oh, what's this? And then you go in there, but when you're on at a mall and you was already shopping in the mall, you might go in there like, yeah, I did need some sneakers.
Right. Any other questions? No? Or anything else that you all wanted to add about what we discussed?
I just don't think Sports Zone. I think it can definitely do better somewhere else. I just don't think right here is like the appropriate location almost because I just feel like there's a different type of style in college, and I don't feel like they have that type of style. So I feel like
They'd have to change their selection, and that's not really what they could do in there. In the Sports Zone, so maybe if they emphasize more on the sports part of it, trying to appeal to the athletes or something like that. But where it's at now, it's not really something that people don't shop for to be in trend with styles.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if Sports Zone was if it was 4 blocks down Georgia Ave, it'd be appropriate. If it was I don't know, across from the CBS or down off of Rhode Island, it would be more appropriate because if they were to replace Sports Zone with the Levi's or Urban, it'd be totally different. I feel like that store would get a lot more revenue.
Well.
And at the same time, it being there, it does attract people that live residents of DMV, people that are the Georgia Ave community. So you do get a more diverse group on campus, just because there's people that don't go here on campus. So maybe it's good there. I don't know if they gain customers now, or what the case might be.
So basically,
they attract people that live here, so it brings more people around.
Right. So basically, it's just the whole thing with the Sports Zone. You all feel like it's basically the diversity of the apparel that they sell. Well, the lack of diversity or whatever, and the location. Would you all agree on that?
and just by the store's title alone, I would expect more sports apparel in here, and I don't see that.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And so right away, I'm just okay.
Yeah, it says Sports Zone. You walk in, it's coats and cargos and boots.
Yeah.
It's why is it called Sports Zone?
Yeah.
I don't know if they sell the perfect push-up or the perfect. They probably get sales if they have that.
Yeah. So definitely more sports apparel and stuff.
So what is your idea of sports apparel? What type of sports apparel would you all wear?
Sweats, the basics, any athletic training that you are participating in.
Shorts, gym shoes, cold gear, heat gear,
Sports equipment, maybe.
Yeah, maybe equipment, yeah.
As far as sneakers, Nikes, those type of Nikes, or even something that the locals wear, to go to school and look nice and not just want to work out.
You got sporty sneakers and style sneakers too.
So what type of stores do you go to get these types of things?
I go to Modell's,
Sports
Back at
Authority,
Home.
Dick's Sporting Goods.
Yeah, and I mentioned Champs earlier. They got just about everything.
Foot Locker and stuff.
And all of those stores have urban clothing too, but it's more sports.
Yeah,
than
it
More
It's
is.
a focus
sports.
on sports. Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay. So You all have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, anything I think we didn't ask that we could have covered.
Mhm.
As far as shopping and what church you
Nope. Alright. Well, thank you all.
Thank you.
We have pizza upstairs, so